Hi there, YouTube. I realize this video is dark. That's because I'm in my bedroom at night. Basically, just want to kind of let this little vent out. Um, because, whoo boy, am I actually pissed off tonight at one specific video game, and it's one that I love to play with friends, but because of certain experiences playing solo, have basically made me hate playing the game solo. And I'm pretty much never going to play solo again. That game in particular is Sea of Thieves. Now, I know there's going to be some people saying, well, it's meant to be played in a crew with more than one person, like 2 to 4 people. Why are you playing by yourself? Well, because the people I usually play with are working, they're not on Xbox, they're off doing life, and I'm sitting at home still unemployed. 9 months unemployed. I can't find a goddamn job in my area. But Sea of Thieves, it needs solo servers. It needs something. It needs some sort of solo experience that does not make me want to break the game, which is stupid considering I don't own a physical copy of the game. It's on Game Pass. Now, why am I angry? What has caused me to get so freaking pissed off? Well, the whole thing of trying to play solo, for the most part, is fun until you run into other players. In the past 24 hours, or at least the past 48 hours, let's say, today and yesterday, I have been attacked and sunk 6 times. And every single one of those unprovoked. I play by myself. I use the smallest ship because it's the only one that is manageable for me, and I basically just go on treasure hunts. I do stuff with the gold guild, whatever the hell they're called, the guys that are like covered in gold, and sometimes I try and do tall tales. It's pretty simple. I follow a map. I find it. I look for an island on the map. I go to it, go where X marks a spot, dig, get treasure, bring it back, get rich. Or I follow this riddle to an island, follow more riddles. Then at the end, I find treasure, bring the treasure chest back, boom, get rich. Except all of these pastimes. Because out of nowhere, for no fucking reason, I would get attacked. And I'm sitting there thinking, what did I do wrong? What exactly did I do that could have caused them to attack me? And every time I looked at it, there was nothing. And I even ran into an instance where I got my ship sunk by ghost ships, and there was another player ship coming by. And I had a chest that had like 2 items inside of it. And I was trying to flag them down, no pun intended, and try to get them to stop, for them to come and like rescue me, to get me somewhere to a port. They did not. They were getting attacked by the ghost ships as well, and they left. They were in the biggest ship, and they were taking a lot of damage because one of their masts kept breaking and falling down, hang off the side of their ship. And like, I understood. Like, my small ship, it got sunk real fast. Like, it's the weakest of them all, obviously, but like them, they were having a lot of issues. So I don't blame them for not stopping to pick me up, but at the same time, I wish I could have gotten on the ship to, get out of there. But those are not the ones that pissed me off. The ones that pissed me off, there were 2 that happened today that still stuck in my memory. Both of them where my ship was docked. Now, I was parked. Well, I stopped my ship, dropped anchor. It's like in the beginning of the Athena's Fortune, or whatever it is, to where you have to go and follow this book to an uncharted island uh, between two different islands. I think it's like Crooked Mast and uh, Liar's Cove or something, or Thief's Cove. I can't remember what the hell it's called. And um, there's a sunken treasure chest there, and you have to go there and it gives you an item, more pages, follow that to this other place. But then I found an island that was unmarked, and it was, I guess, the Sea of Thieves arena thing, which I guess is a competitive multiplayer thing or something like that. And like, I didn't really care about it, and I had stopped my ship uh, quite a ways away, and then I looked around on the island, got done, and I saw a ship go by, and I thought, okay, well, hopefully they're not gonna do anything. They went behind a giant rock, and I was like, maybe they kept going. I started descending down from the top of the whole place. I started getting back to my ship, and I saw them coming around the corner. I'm like, okay, nope, they're still coming. And I like stopped for a second, and I went down into my ship, and I kind of hid there. But then I saw that they were just making a beeline directly for me, and I thought, this isn't good. Which I was correct, because me sitting in my ship, unprovoked, they then started firing on me. They started shooting cannons at me. They lobbed fire bombs at me. They were trying to just annihilate me. One person in the smallest, weakest ship up against four people on the biggest, strongest ship. I did nothing to attack them. And they sunk my ship. And they. I just couldn't believe it. There was one man who jumped the ship and was swimming out to me like I was just trying to stop the fires and everything. But then I'm guessing, headshotted or something, because all of a sudden I'm just instantly dead. And I was just like, what did I do wrong? I was thinking maybe they saw the lens flare of my telescope, my spyglass, and they thought I had the rifle or something. But the fact that they just kept attacking and attacking, and it's like, I did nothing. I never shot back. I never fired a cannon. Nothing. And then the other one later that really pissed me off was I progressed a little bit further through that quest line, and I had gotten, I believe, further south to an island where there were skeletons on the island that had cannons that were shooting at me. I managed to get down to a side of the island, and I stopped my ship, dropped anchor quite a ways away from it, out of range of the cannons, and I jumped ship, I disembarked, and I swam to the island. And I got onto the beach, and then all of a sudden I noticed there is a big ship coming in my direction, and it looks like a really nice ship. And I'm like, okay, well, hopefully they'll just kind of leave me alone, because clearly they must have see me on, the big empty beach. I go and look around on the island for a little bit because I'm looking for this weird scarab thing, I think. It said it's somewhere near this location, which seemed to be this island. Then I started hearing more cannon fire, and I'm just like, what's going on? I really hope they're not shooting at me or something. And I go out there, and I see the giant ship has stopped directly next to mine. And I'm like, oh no, this isn't going to be good. And I get out my spyglass and I look through, and I see there's two guys on my ship and two on the big ship. And I'm like, oh boy. And I decide to swim back out. And they're not shooting, they're not doing anything, they're not attacking me, and I'm thinking maybe this is okay. And I get up onto the ship, and they're looking at me, and I emote, I say, hello, hi. One of the guys replies back, what's up? And I open up the text chat thing to start saying, I'm on a quest right now, I'm trying to look for the scarab thing that's supposed to be on this island. And as I'm typing scarab, I get shot in the back, and immediately cannons start opening fire, and my ship is just destroyed. I just don't understand what the point is. Like, why? Why am I being bullied so much by these toxic players? I did nothing wrong. I did nothing to them. I had no resources or treasure for them to take. The only thing in a quote unquote treasure chest I had was for a quest that they could not pick up. There's no way they could get it because it's either they've done the quest or they haven't. They can't get that item from me because it's part of a quest. It just made me so frustrated that I've been attacked and sunk so many times that it's just like, what's the purpose of playing solo anymore? Like, why is it an option if the rest of the world can gang up on you and just bully you like that? It's not fair. And I understand that you're supposed to play with a crew, but it's like, what are you supposed to do if you want to play it solo? Not everyone who went out on the ocean was with a group of friends or anything. Not everyone could pay to have a crew with them. It just made me so damn frustrated that it's made me hate the game, but I want to play it with friends. That's the problem. I don't know. I'm hoping eventually I can play it more with friends, but until then, I'm never playing Sea of Thieves again unless I have a group. And no, I'm not going to do an LFG thing, a looking for group thing. Absolutely not. No, I want to do it with friends. I want to have a fun experience. Like, this is just something for us to do, just to go around and mess around and just have an adventure. I don't want to get people on my team who are like in it for a specific goal to get it done and then leave. I do not want that. I want to play Sea of Thieves for us to play for an extended period of time, for us to have laughs, for us to have fun. And as a solo experience, that is impossible to do. With people sinking your ships and killing you and just literally bullying you. It literally makes playing the game for your first time impossible. Like, I could understand uh, avoiding ships, but, it really sucks when you're on a nimble ship. Like, yeah, you're nimble, you can make turns and everything, but you are by no means the fastest ship. So they can catch up to you really quick and either run you down or just barrel over you and just crush you. So that's what I have to say about Sea of Thieves. As a group experience, it is fun and hilarious, and I love it. But as a solo experience, it's terrible. It's ridiculous. And this has been out for several years now. And I really, really, really wish that Rare would have put in a solo server or something. Because playing by yourself and then seeing another group of players barreling toward you in a ship that is like tens of dozens of stories taller than yours, that's just not fun. Because they're going to kill you and you're going to get sent to a random island and your quest is going to be put on pause while you try and make it back to that place. And who's going to say those people aren't, like, cheating and they're going to track you down and kill you again? Like, no one knows. But that's pretty much all I have to say for this. Sea of Thieves is literally a coin toss if you're going to have fun or not. And I want to have fun, but it all matters on what kind of playing you're doing. So, that's all I gotta say for this video. So, let me know your guys' experience with Sea of Thieves and anything else. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.